Thank you for listening to today's episode of Medical Device Global Market Access by Pure Global. Today we're navigating a critical strategic decision for medical device manufacturers entering the Brazilian market: the selection and management of your Brazil registration holder, or BRH. For any foreign manufacturer, appointing a BRH is a mandatory step to register a device with the National Health Surveillance Agency, ANVISA. This entity is legally responsible for your product within Brazil. A common, yet potentially problematic approach is to appoint a local distributor as your BRH. This seems convenient initially, as the distributor is already on the ground. However, this decision can create significant long-term complications. The device registration becomes legally tied to that specific distributor. If you decide to change or add distributors, you cannot simply move the registration. Transferring ownership of a registration is a complex process that requires the full cooperation of the current holder. This dependency can effectively lock you into a single distribution partner, limiting your commercial flexibility and potentially hindering your market growth if the relationship sours or the distributor underperforms. The strategic alternative is to appoint an independent, third-party BRH. This model separates the regulatory responsibilities from commercial sales activities. By partnering with an independent BRH, you, the manufacturer, retain full control over your device registration. This structure allows you to freely appoint, change, or expand your network of distributors as your business strategy evolves. It also protects your intellectual property, as confidential technical documentation is shared with a neutral regulatory partner rather than a commercial one. Furthermore, in the event of an adverse event or recall, an independent BRH can provide unbiased regulatory guidance without the conflict of interest that a distributor might have. While it is possible to transfer a registration from a distributor to a new independent BRH, the process is governed by Brazilian Resolution RDC 102/2016, which became effective on December 25, 2016. This regulation permits the transfer, but crucially requires a formal agreement and the active cooperation of the existing registration holder. If the distributor is unwilling to cooperate, the manufacturer faces a difficult and potentially costly situation. Therefore, making the right choice from the outset is paramount for securing your long-term success and autonomy in the Brazilian market. If your company needs help navigating the complexities of global market access in Brazil or other regions, Pure Global is here to assist. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time.